Hey guys, Gabi here from Ride Studios, and on this video I'm gonna be reviewing the Cinepeer CX100. Hi, if you're new to the channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of tech reviews, especially for cinematography and photography, just like this light right here. So quite a while back, I reviewed the Molus X100 from Qiyun. And I say that that cup light is the best cup light ever invented. It is really small, just slightly bigger than a modern smartphone, and with incredible build quality and beautiful design. And of course, the main feature is that it's very small and have 100 watts of power, which is quite amazing since back in the day 100-watt light tends to be, well, much bigger than this box. Talking about the box, let me do a quick unboxing before I go ahead and I'll show you what's inside. Okay, so we have a service card. Okay, we have the instruction manual, and of course here we have the light. Comes nicely wrapped in this plastic bag to avoid moisture or any dust going into the light. You can see it looks very similar to the Molus X100. We also have a Type-C to Type-C cable to charge the light. We also have a mini Bowens light cone with a diffuser. This light looks very similar to the Molus X100 from Qiyun, but take note, they start with a C, not with an X, and that C stands for cheap. Well, no, wait a second. That stands for Cinepeer, which is the cheaper lineup of Qiyun, both for lights and for gimbals. You know, I kind of like the products they do because basically Qiyun do premium, top quality gimbals and lights. And well, if you don't have too much money, you cannot afford those products, they created a new company with a different name that do basically the same kind of products, but they take some of that luxury out and give you a much more affordable product like these lights and some of the gimbals that I already reviewed on my channel. You can click right there to check my CQ5, the Cinepeer gimbal for smartphones. That is very affordable. So let's take a closer look at this light and see what's actually different. So most of the difference between the X100 and CX100 can be appreciated right here from the design itself. So first, some of the materials used on the CX100 are different. So this is a little bit more plasticky, while the other one uses basically better materials. Another big difference is that the X100 does have a LCD screen and these only have these 4 LED dots. It's okay, it's fine. And maybe one of the biggest difference for me are these knobs, that they're very plasticky without hard stops, and the only indication you have for controlling the temperature of the light and the intensity of the light are just these numbers. Not very accurate, but if you are on the go, well, you wouldn't care too much about that. And maybe one of the biggest difference is that now the battery is permanently attached to the light. Also, the battery doesn't have indicators because, well, it's a part of the light, so the indicators are right here together with the light. And maybe another big difference is that this CX100 does not come with a carrying bag, like, well, that is the case of the X100, have a very nice carrying bag. And also a DC power adapter. Let me put this mini light cone in here, so you see how that looks. And clicks into place, and you turn on the light by press again and hold. Is it on? Should be on. Okay, there it is. So like I said, we only have these LED dots indicating here and no hard stops on the knobs. So that's basically it. To be honest, if you don't have too much money, like, and you cannot afford the X100, I would highly recommend getting this one. It's just more affordable. Some of the main functionalities of this light, like being small, having a big fan that doesn't overheat, and having 100 watts being so small, well, those are the main features of the X100 too. So you get all the advantage of having what I will call a mini cup light with 100 watts of power, but just more affordable. I will highly recommend it for most users, especially people who maybe not very professional, but maybe like YouTube videos, like the one I'm doing right now. Maybe you can see that this scene right now is not very well lit. I have a lot of shades here on my face. That's because I'm only using practical lights. This is just the lights I have in my home. And I'm gonna just mount this light, a single light, just beside me to see how much of a difference that makes. So I now mounted the light right there at about maybe 30-degree angle from my camera, and I only have it at 40% power, so you can see how powerful that light actually is. One other thing that I noticed between the Mollux X100 and the CX100 is that knob control, it ain't very well dialed up, because on the X100 I can basically start at 5% and go very slowly, 10%, 20, but here it's like 0 to like 40. So that's the minimum power. So if you want to have it very soft, not your light. But like I say, it is a very powerful light, very easy to carry around, and very convenient. You can buy maybe 2 of these, throw it in your backpack, and you're already up for any kind of shoots. As a matter of fact, with only one light, you're pretty good to go. As of right now, I'm only using one, and the rest are all practical light. There is nothing else. The other great advantage is because it's so lightweight, you do not need a proper light stand. As a matter of fact, I'm using like one of these selfie stick with a little top table tripod, and yeah, it's holding it pretty well. I mean, unless someone bump into it, probably me, because I was bumping into everything, but so far it is pretty good. And because it's so small and lightweight, you know, I could never imagine back in the day mounting a 100 watt cup light into like a little stick that is meant for vlogging. So yeah, there you have it. I mean, the CX100, it is a much more affordable light from the new Cinepeer lineup from Zhiyun, and I believe it is cool what they're doing. There are many places where people doesn't have too much money, they cannot spend too much money, so you know, lowering their prices but also keeping the quality in a different product, it is pretty cool in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Okay guys, so this is it for me. This is a quick video, it's just one light. If you want to see more light tutorials or more reviews, you can check my Mollux X100 review by clicking somewhere in the corner there. I put links in the description as well. I review most of the light from Zhiyun, except for the very big professional lights, and I strongly recommend, if you have more money, to get the Mollux X100. It's like more premium, more nice. But if you don't have too much money, well, definitely get the CX100. You just save money, you get the same quality light. Remember that these lights have a very high CRI, basically the quality of the light. So you don't look like a Simpson when you're in front of the camera, because that's what cheap lights do. They make skin tones really bad. So this CRI is very high, make your skin tones very good. So yeah, that's very important. Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention is this light doesn't have the Bluetooth connection that the X100 also have. Like, I never actually used that, never. But for some people it is very important. So, you know, it's up to you. What do you value more? I think it is a great offer. So yeah, links in the description down below in case you want to buy it. And there is a very strong discount because Black Friday is coming up. Probably by the time I'm posting this video, Black Friday is going to be just around the corner. So they add, like, I believe it's like a 20% discount. So yeah, check the links in the description down below. Okay guys, this is it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Adios amigos.